So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 15 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Mike Tyson showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused. Johnson's coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number 1. Teddy, a prime Mike Tyson here has so many KO1s sprinkled across his record. Do you expect those kind of fireworks early on here?
Yeah, for a couple reasons. He understands the history. He's a history student. He likes a legacy. He wants to be like Jack Dempsey, all those fighters of the past where he's ferocious. And also, he wants to send a signal to future opponents that you should not get in the ring with me.
Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Scores up top with a left. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Mike Tyson's banged by a big uppercut. Halfway through this round, Mike Tyson, good use of the jab. Johnson's tagged. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. To the head he goes with a left hand. Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
Ten clicks of the talk. Unable to land clean by Johnson. A well-placed hook from Mike Tyson. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good counter punch by Mike Tyson. And I love the way he delivered that, Teddy.
Yeah, he's using his feet to set up his offense. You don't always see that, but you see it there.
Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Tyson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Let it go! Just like that, just like that.
Defense can turn into offense. The counter punch by Mike Tyson. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Get in there!
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Mike Tyson, youngest heavyweight champion ever, claiming all 3 belts, unifying the title, and then, of course, making a ragdoll out of Michael Spinks. How important is that to his legacy?
Everything. I mean, he came up with the man, his mentor, Cus D'Amato, who had the prior youngest heavyweight champ of all time. That was Floyd Patterson. He wanted to break that record. He planned on, he lived to break that record.
Tagged by that powerful hook. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Mike Tyson's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. The end of the round is upon us, and now this fighter will hear some attaboys from his corner. He just got to his man good.
He did, and he's feeling real good now, having that kind of round. But he also has to hear something else from his corner. Don't forget how you got to that point. Don't get intoxicated. Don't get drunk by the success of that one punch.
When he throws, make him miss and count. Jab is really working good, all right? Just keep using the jab. Got to keep the jab moving to push him off.
Johnson's fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good.
You're not focusing.
He just missed that shot up top. Able to cover up that gut. scores one. The right hand scores well. Little head hunting with the left.
One, two. 1-2.
And yet another big shot comes in. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights.
Nice work.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Stay with him. Stay with him.
You can tell he's just looking to survive. Johnson's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together, but you work on this on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Blocks it away. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Mike Tyson. He missed that uppercut. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Relax, relax. Relax. Just, you gotta relax. You gotta move out there.
got it.
All right, move, move, move. Okay, keep moving. Breathe now, breathe. You good?
You don't need
You
that.
recoup from that.
Okay, listen. I want to see that straight right. Go the jab and then straight down the middle. You got that? Jab.
Start of round number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Johnson's trailing by a round, but in all honesty, Teddy, he's very much in this fight, having scored a knockdown.
Having scored a knockdown on the cards, but also mentally knowing he can hurt his opponent.
Teddy, based on what we're seeing here early on, I think he was much too amped up for this fight. He came out, he was hyper with the way he was throwing punches, and now he's starting to tire.
Yeah, I agree with you, Joe. He started too fast. He threw a lot of punches, but not effective.
Tyson's in a tough spot right now, boy. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Solid left hand to the head. What a big shot. Tyson's down. He is down, and I don't think he's going to beat the count.
I don't know if he wants to.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Big shot there. Tyson's down after that punch. This fight could soon be over. Johnson's bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually can be marked down. It's going to last in the annals of this sport. I mean, this matches up with any of the great knockouts ever in this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.